So this is going to be a killer stream. You might play a bit of Survivor, but it's mainly going to be a killer stream. Yeah. So I don't want to keep. I want to keep things interesting, guys. So I will probably alternate between Huntress, Myers, and maybe Nurse. So let me know if you guys ever want to see me switch from Myers. Because I know Myers isn't exactly fun to watch all the time. Let me know if you guys do want to see the Huntress, or the Nurse, or preferably any killer, as long as it's not the Wraith or the Hag. Because I can't stand the Wraith, and the Hag. The Hag is one of those things where I seem like I'm never fast enough or close enough to get anybody with the traps. And everybody knows how to counter the traps anyway, so I feel like it's not worth playing as the Hag. So, I'll play a few games as Michael. I might switch from Michael. It all depends on what I feel like doing at the time. Because if I feel like just staying with Michael, I'm going to stay with Michael. Of course, unless somebody's watching the stream and they would like to see something different. Because it's not, I know people main a certain killer and it's fun killing survivors. But I feel like it's not fun to play the same killer. I don't know. I don't know why. Like I just feel like it's not fun to play the same killer continuously. Just like Survivor is different because you need perks to actually survive against a killer. But the killer, like I feel like it's kind of boring to stick with the same killer because after a while, you know, like their ability starts to seem boring. And, you know, it's just one of them things where it's like, say you play Trapper for so long, it's like, oh yeah, it's like, oh, maybe you want to try something different. You know, like, maybe you're tired of trying to catch people in bear traps and hoping they run into them. Maybe instead you want to go with something like the Nurse, where you have a bit more control over it. Or maybe you main the Nurse. It could work the other way. Maybe you main the Nurse and you want something that's a bit easier. You have less control over it, but you don't really have to worry about your ability too much. So you'd play Trapper. Now, let's say you want something from a distance. Like you can chase people, but you seem to lose them after a while because they juke you out via pallets or windows. You would go, if you don't want something like close and personal, then go with the Huntress or Myers if you could get a clear view. Or let's say you can never keep a chase going, so you want to down them instantly. Go with something like the Hillbilly. You gotta just be very careful about who you pick though, because if you pick somebody like the Hillbilly right away, all this map sucks for Myers. If you pick somebody like the Hillbilly, then it's easy to juke your ability. We're slower while we're stalking. Yeah, you just now realize it's too late though. Because now I've already grabbed basically tier 3 off of him. He has the obsession, so we're going to have to waste his decisive strike. So let's pick him up and let's let him use his decisive strike because he's going to get out. Because I guarantee you that's what he has. Oh, no, he doesn't have decisive. Oh, tell me you missed it though. I swear, man. Let me... Widowmaker, alright, I'm going to remember his name. But, like, just saying, like, tell me you missed your fucking decisive. Because it doesn't give you a prompt to stab, you know, it just pops up as a skill check. You gotta be ready. I think the Haddonfield map is bugged to where you can't see the auras of the generators when they're done. Yeah, that was like the last thing she was expecting. Got her. Yeah, Lori's clothes don't exactly blend in. I want to put you on the back. Tier 3 just run out. Somebody did run through here. So the obsession definitely has something. He's the obsession. He's basically run out of stock as well. Oh, you're healing. Yeah, I was just grabbing my borrowed time off of him, and this guy will go back on the back hook. That guy has a perk that makes him the obsession, though. And it's probably Soul Survivor, because it can't be Object of Obsession, because I would have seen his aura by now. Did you go back in the locker? No. No. Alright. Yeah, it can't be Object of Obsession, because if it was Object of Obsession, we would have seen him by now, and I don't think it's Decisive Strike. Unless he missed his decisive. Nice. You're my... I don't even care the other guy escaped. This guy's right here. Is my obsession. He should have threw that down. That would have slowed me down. And probably caused me to lose him. Once... Yeah, I got Bloodlust. Oh, sorry, buddy. I don't know what you had, but you're dead now. Oh, hey, we're right near our gate. David got healed. That's nice. Not playing for kills, so much as playing for points. So, the obsession's dead now. I don't think there's really a point of the obsession, just so much as to give you an advantage. Let's see if we can get to the store. Adjust to see we can't stalk him through the corn. See, Jake done fucked up because he gave me my tier 3. And put you on the back hook. Now let's go see if we can make it to an exit. That exit in particular is probably the one that they're going to go for. Yep, they already got it open. And they're probably, yep, going to come back for the save. David's around here somewhere. He probably popped in one of these closets. Because he didn't follow me down. Probably waiting until I get far enough away. I saw some kind of aura. That guy is, he's definitely dead. You can say, camped if I want, but, I just had to make sure that David wasn't around. Because I felt like he was going to be at an exit gate. Or, I didn't feel like he went to an exit gate. Yep, he found the hatch. Okay, so how many points should we make off that game? 15,000, not bad. Not bad. For Myers. Yep, Lori used the, Sole Survivor. And, that caused her to become the obsession. Which didn't really work. Each survivor killed or sacrificed disrupts the killer's arena. Yeah, that was the only perk. This just goes to show you, though, no matter what your perks are, you're still screwed. Premonition 3, which really doesn't work if Myers is in tier 1. So that would have only worked if he lost me. Kindred, which is only for really the killer camps. Sprint burst and self-care, which goes to show you, of course, self-care is not the best perk. It's a crutch. Now you see me use self-care and kill your friends, and that is because it's nice to have it. It's one of the things where I feel it's like a crutch, so you shouldn't use it. But use it and kill your friends because it's nice to have. Yeah, I have enough of that anyway. Oh. I don't know. I feel like I should probably upgrade it a bit before it's useful. That I like. I like that. Play with your food is pretty good. It says right here, Evil Within 1, tremendously decreased terror radius, grants immunity to detection perks. Because my friend was trying to say it didn't make you immune to it earlier. I met him 15 years ago. I was told there was nothing left, no reason, no conscience, no understanding, and even the most rudimentary sense of life or death, of good or evil, right or wrong. I met this 6-year-old child with this blank, pale, emotionless face and the blackest eyes, the devil's eyes. I spent 8 years trying to reach him, then another 7 trying to keep him locked up because I realized what was living behind the boy's eyes was purely and simply evil. Dr. Sam Loomis. If he took his sister's life, so maybe Judith was his sister. But then he escaped. Alright. We just got this. Not too bad. Not too bad. Nobody's on stream, and nobody has requested anything else yet, so I want to get into another game with the Shade. And then I'll keep it interesting for you guys. I'll switch to Huntress. Killer can get boring after a while, but it definitely is more interesting now that Myers is out. I feel like Myers shouldn't have been the paid one, because Myers requires, like, if he wasn't licensed, but they wanted to make one paid, I feel like Myers shouldn't have been the paid one, because Myers requires more skill to play, while as the Huntress doesn't really take so much skill as just simply throwing the axe, winding it up. So the Huntress should have been the paid one. The fact that she's got a ranged weapon. We're finally, I think we're pretty much caught up with PC though, except the fact that people still camp. I'm not gonna lie though, a majority of the killers that I've went up against so far haven't camped. Except for the one Myers that I got on stream earlier, who face camped me. That was just somebody who was salty that I wasted his time. Like, that was your fault. Like, nobody else told you to chase me. Nobody told you to not go for somebody else. Once you saw the generators popping, maybe you should have lost me. And just gave up on me and decided to go investigate the generators. Like, you made it harder on yourself. The fact that you didn't get anybody. They fixed the unhook lag though, which will definitely be good for the hunters. Because people won't be teleporting everywhere anymore. So it'll be easier to hit them with the tomahawks, or the hatchets. But I prefer to call them tomahawks, because that's essentially what they are. I would play as the Doctor right now, but I can play as the Doctor on the other time. He's been in the game for a while. And I don't really want to play as him until he gets to rework. Like, I main him, but for now, I'm probably going to main Myers. Myers is a fun killer to play as. I mean, it's fun to play as a killer. And, like, sometimes I try, sometimes I don't. Like, I'm, like, half trying right now, I want to say. But, hello, David. Yes, turn around, David. Hello, whoever's watching the stream. Hello, Claudette. Oh, that person left. That was David's fault. Because, I'm not going to lie, I did lose the Lori, and they actually could have wasted my tier 3. But, David decided to sit there like an idiot. So he's going to be punished. I've seen it be getting awfully close to my basement. A lot. And I've seen it been hooking more people in my basement, so maybe I should start running my Monstrous Shrine. I don't know what his plan was there. Why would you do that? You don't even have balanced landing. Like, you just killed yourself. You didn't have any stalk left on you anyway, so I don't really care. I lost her. Let me return to my basement. Shouldn't have played altruistic against me when I was still in the basement. You have longer, so I'll put you on the back hook. This David has with his pathetic attempt. That's your own fault. You probably had borrowed time too. I'm gonna check afterwards if the Claudette had borrowed time. I think Claudette's still around here. She couldn't have went very far. I know she's got shell care, so that's probably what she's doing right now. I hate not having nurses. Let's kick this. I only hit my... I only hit my for once. That kind of disappoints me. But that is what it is. They played too much altruism. I saw her vault through the window, and I knew she didn't throw down the pallet. That's her own fault. It's another merciless from Michael. You can't play that much altruism, especially when people are near the basement. Like, the funny thing is, like, they had plenty of time to save them when I walked away. But everybody tried to go for them while I was in the shack. Like, wait until I leave it. Oh, yeah, look at that. One of them had leader. I felt like it was going too fast. Oh, what was the Claudette's name? Nope, yep, the Claudette had borrowed time. That's why I'm glad I grabbed her off. And so did the David. Or at least I think that was the David. It might have been the Lori. No, because I think this, I want to say this was the Lori. This guy had leader. I think this is the David. Yeah, I think these were the Davids, I want to say. They used med kits with septic agents. This was a Claudette. She had adrenaline self-care. And I think this is the Lori. Lori still got the most points. It's actually surprising. Still no scratch mirror. Thanatophobia. Oh yeah, I definitely need to get that for my Myers. Thanatophobia is like one of those perks where it's like a must. I can't believe I was lucky enough to actually get it with my Myers though. Alright, I would buy the cheapest stuff, but I don't want to right now. Territorial imperative. That I need to go for as well. Alright, well, let's try and get into some games with the Huntress. Myers is definitely fun to play as, though. That's one of the biggest ways Myers gets people, too, is when they try and play altruism. Like, when it comes to Myers, there's a certain time to play altruism. And it's starting off, it's definitely not when he's in Tier 3. One of the best times to play altruism against Myers is when he's just leaving Tier 3. Because that means he can't be, that means there's no way he's on the edge of his Tier 3. And it means he can't one-hit down you. It would be better if somebody who has already been stalked to almost a max can go up. That way he can't get complete evil within 3 off of them and instantly down them. So that's like one of the best ways to play altruism against Myers. If you want to be ballsy, you can try and go for the save when he's in Tier 3, but it probably will not end well for you. Because most Myers, if they get to Tier 3, they will stab you and then they'll try and go after everybody else around them. Because you don't want to waste your Tier 3. Got somebody watching. Whoever's watching, say hey in the chat or something. Let me know if you want to see another game with the Huntress after this. Oh fuck, we're going to Mother's Dwelling. Fuck, we're going to the Red Forest. I don't like that map for the Huntress. I just don't. I feel like it's shit for the Huntress. Yeah, but whoever's watching, say hey in the chat. No, that way I know who you are. And let me know if you want to see another game with the Huntress after this, or if you would like to see me return to Michael Myers. Even though some people have different preferences. I'm probably not as good with the Huntress as I am with my Myers. Because the Huntress, you have to constantly play as her or else you have to get used to her all over again. It's one of them annoying things. They released like 2 of the most OP killers though with 2 of the most OP add-ons. Because the Huntress has got her iridescent axe head, which makes sense because it's an ultra rare. And it one-hit downs you. While Myers has got his Scraps Mirror, which is only a very rare when it should be ultra rare because that's just OP. Myers has 2 ultra rares, whereas the Huntress only has 1. Myers has an ultra rare that allows him to stay in Tier 3 forever, but increases the amount of stalk he needs to hit Tier 3, so he needs to stalk every single bit of the stalk out of all survivors. And then Judas Tombstone, which he can kill people with in Tier 3. But I was trying to play the Huntress like I was Myers a bit, like try and stay hidden, but I just remembered, like, it's the Huntress. I can't play that because you got the humming. Somebody moved. Somebody got scared. I need enduring. That shouldn't have hit me. I'm gonna lose her. They're gonna win this game. I told you I'm not good with my Huntress. If those two pallets weren't there, I definitely would have got her. It's the fact though that the pallets were there. I lost to Jake, which isn't good. I think I just saw him. Oh yeah, it was him. Somebody.
It's me, Brandon.
Alright, hey Brandon. So Brandon, let me know what you want to see after this. Do you want to see me play another game with the Huntress, which I suck at? Or do you want me to go back to my Myers? They won this game, it's official. That gen hasn't been touched. I saw you.
Michael.
Michael, that's what I thought. Oh yeah, where'd this guy go? I'm tunneling him. Where'd you go, fam? Oh, I can hear you. Yeah, David, I saw you. There you are. Now. David moved. You knew I saw him. You probably have Unbreakable. Somebody's on the generator. What the fuck? I'm not retarded. I'm not retarded. That's why you always fake it. He just gave up. He thought I was going to camp him, but really I just want more hatchets. Because I suck with my aim. But did David give up? Where's the other? The door would be cross map. Found the hatch. The hook cock blocked me. Oh, that was way off. Where was that going? The moon? That doesn't work with the Huntress. That's what I thought. Somebody's probably got borrowed time. Were you the Meg that I put on the hook? Well, now I kind of reason. Now they can't call. Now, David, fan, please explain to me why you would try and get her without borrowed time. Are you stupid, fan? You killed her. He ran out the door. Yeah, alright. I mean, we didn't D-pip. 10,000, not bad for only killing 2 people. Let me see, did any of them have... Wow, look at that, they're all... 2 of them are running Unbreakable. 1 of them was running Borrowed Time. It was the Dwight. That's why I tried to get her. But I don't think I was within range. I think I was within humming range. Wow, yeah, look at that. I'm glad I picked them up because the 2 that died had Unbreakable. So I kind of felt like they did. I felt like we were also going to Mother's Dwelling too, but apparently I was wrong on that. Yeah, I kind of felt like they had Leader as well. Everybody's starting to run Leader now, and I don't know why. It's starting to annoy me because it is an OP perk. Dark Kindred, no. Yeah, and this guy was running Leader. Son of a bitch. Call bandages. Bandages don't really have a purpose now because they used to be a thing where it's like, oh yeah, let me put this on my camping aid kit. That way I can heal myself fully. But they're updating it now to where the camping aid kit can officially heal you 1 health state. Thank you for your music, Michael. Arabelle. Which I'm actually kind of happy about because I like the fact that it can heal you 1 health state because I found it the fact that you couldn't heal yourself 1 health state with it was stupid. Of course, I feel like that means now the yellow medkit needs a buff, and all the medkits need like some kind of buff now because the brown medkit's getting a buff. Oh yay, 2 prestiges, 1 prestige 3. Oh, why? Out of all the maps you had to send us to, you had to send us to the one that's the worst for Myers. Hey, watch, we're gonna end up in the institute just because I hate it. And because I'm playing Michael, watch. Alright, I'm gonna have to play Michael differently than if we're going to the institute. There's no point in even having me try to stalk people. Blackwater Swamp still isn't too good. But I'll take it. I'm praying that's what it is. Oh, thank the Lord. Get back here. Don't let them... It worked for me so far. Somebody's on the boat. I scared the shit out of them. Yeah, the sprint burst. I think I lost him. I thought wrong. Oh, I know you have self-care. It's not even a doubt in my mind the fact that you have self-care. That's bull. That's just bull. The fact that that even works like that is bull. This is why I need Thanatophobia on my Michael. Let's go scare the fuck out of her. Nice. So the next time we find somebody, they're going down. You done fucked up. You done fucked up. That's the problem with Myers, though, is you never know when he's on the edge of his tier 3, and you could actually give him his tier 3 and screw your entire team over. One guy DC'd. Did you really not want to deal with Myers that badly that you DC'd? Or was it just the fact that you have shit internet? Because it could be either one. Like I said, I can't wait until they get the soft bans out for that stuff. But they said it's going off of like majority of games. So if you play like a whole bunch of games and you only disconnect out of like maybe 20 of them, then you should be good. But if you only play like 30 games and you disconnect 20 of them, then you shouldn't be playing the game, as they said. She's back here self-healing. I knew it. Idiot. You think I can't hear that? You can hear my heavy breathing, but I can definitely hear you healing. You're not subtle. I know that your friend ran back here somewhere. Because I saw the faintest scratch marks. I mean, if you want to take a spot. She's going to do the pallet trick where she looks for pallets and she self-heals. You're not Dead Hook. I don't think you're the guy who's Dead Hook. No, it's him. You're in struggle? Oh no, you haven't been pulling the hook at all. With your plan there, you stupid bitch. I know that you're at least in what? I know that you're at least in struggle. Where do you think you're going? I have a bone to pick with you. And it's not my bone. They're on the boat with me. Now they're probably going to the save. You're in struggle. Actually, go get some more points. And clear these out of the way, that way somebody can't use them against me later. Scout out the area because I feel like he's coming back. Check to make sure. I just saw him. That's what I thought. That was satisfying. What'd you think of that, Brandon? Let me see. One of them had borrowed time. Why did that guy... Yeah, it was definitely his internet then. Botany. I'm glad I killed him. Glad I didn't leave him on the fucking ground. I see so many more people running Unbreakable now. Because Unbreakable is actually better than you would think. You'd be surprised how much the killer actually uses you on the ground, or leaves you on the ground. And now that Myers is here, if there's other people around you, Myers will leave you on the ground a lot more often. I don't want distressing. Stop giving me distressing. About to fucking rage. Oh, actually, I am fucking raging. Let me put it on. Fuck it. Alright, so let's play another game with Myers. Brandon, what did you think of that? Think I was good? I think I was a good round as Michael. People are starting to burn their offerings for the Institute though, because Michael is horrible on that map. I almost have enough blood points for Bloodhound. Lunacy ticket, okay. Okay, Asylum's not bad for Michael. It's just big, and Michael's slow. That's like really the only complaint that I have about Michael. Is the fact that he's so fucking slow. Besides that, he's fucking awesome. But I guess I had to nerf him somehow. Like, this bitch is like fucking nurse slow when he's in tier 1. Coldman Farm. Yes, feed me. You know, one of the best places to run with Myers is in the corn. That is the one fucking problem I got with Myers, dude. He ain't got much of a lunge on him. You fool. You fool. You fed the beast. It's your own fault. I haven't stalked you at all yet. That I don't like. So I might actually let you come get rescued. I knew there was a reason why he was going for it. That's the one exception with Myers. With the not going saving anybody when he's in tier 3. If you got borrowed time, then go for the save. I didn't mean to go all the way into tier 3. But you are pretty much maxed out now, so you can die. Never go for the altruism. It's like a life lesson right there. We just taught this Jake a life lesson. I haven't really got any stalk out of you though, see? Like I shouldn't be killing these people. I should be going for the Dwight. And the Meg. Dash, it was okay. Somebody's running in for it. They still have an active Thanatophobia as of right now. Like, everybody's like, Myers isn't, like, I would agree. Myers is not as bad as the Huntress. He's worse. I didn't get any stalk out of you. That makes me sad. I knew one of you were fucked. I knew you couldn't have went far. He wouldn't have. What an idiot. Dwight's down here. Gotcha. Hit the wrong button. Well, guys, it's been fun. Thanatophobia really helped me that game. That makes me feel, like, that makes me feel good. I'm starting to get more mercilesses with Myers than I am with the Huntress, which actually proves that Myers is more my character. Like, the Huntress isn't really my character. I feel like she's too difficult. Well, I just feel like it's not worth it for me, because I kind of rage a bit when I play the Huntress. And very rarely do I get mercilesses. I found the hatch. Well, GG, Dwight. G fucking G. I'm about to message him. Alright, I just told him GG. And I'm about to tell the Meg GG too. And she managed to survive second to last. Which really isn't her fault because Dwight was healing her and sometimes you can't move when you're being healed. The premonition though wasn't too good. Saboteur though. Saboteur's not too bad. His rank probably got reset and he probably mains his Jake. Borrowed time. Yep, borrowed time. I think that was the ace. Maybe. I'm not sure. No, that was the Jake. Ace had Unbreakable, it looks like, and so did Jake. Dwight had the leader. That's how they popped the generator so fast. Technician, that guy must have been bad at skill checks. Yeah, there's a chance the generator explosion will be prevented. Yeah, like, Technician, I feel like is a useless perk if you can actually hit the skill checks. The only time it's really useless, or useful, is if you're not paying attention. Sprint burst, quick and quiet. Fuck, I knew there was some reason. Because he went over something. He went over a window or something, or a pallet. And I didn't get no noise notification, I was wondering why. And at first I was thinking, is he running quick and quiet? And then I thought, no, you're probably not. Because it's like a glitch where if you're within like a certain range, you won't get that noise notification. And I figured it was just that. But he was running fucking quick and quiet. I'll be damned. We'll make it. That would have been good if he wasn't the first one to die. Because I didn't really camp. I came back really fast. Because obviously, what else do you expect me to do? My goal is to kill you. Let me just get this. I'm gonna see if these guys message me back and be like, GG. Michael's just like, he's a pain in the ass to play against because you have to constantly watch your back. Especially if he's got Scratch Mirror, then he's an even bigger pain in the ass. Like a Myers with Scratched Mirror is just like game over, man. Because you'll never lose it. It's good for scoping out generators too in public matches because they most likely won't know that you're using Scratched Mirror. So if you go there and somebody's hiding and you activate your Scratched Mirror, you will probably find them. Because most people don't go far from the generators. That way if you kick it and then give up searching, they can get right back on it. Myers is a good killer, though. I like Myers. Now, if you ask me, was he worth the $7, $8 I paid for him? I'd have to tell you, yeah. Yeah, he was worth the $7, $8 I paid for him. Lori? So-so. You know. It wasn't as good. Like, the killer in the map, though, was definitely worth it. I didn't really care about Lori, and I pointed that out. I cared about David. That's why I played him. I needed that. That only works a few times. I will eventually hit you. His basement right here? Damn, dude. I'm starting to get really tempted to equip Monstrous Shrine. There's a survivor back behind there. Why are you not wiggling? Whatever. Fam. What was your plan there, fam? People wonder why they get farmed. Or not even farmed, just killed in general, like really fast. I ain't got iron grasp, so I'm not taking you to the basement. That's thanatophobia right now. Son of a bitch. I knew that one was getting fixed. If I can get this Dwight dead, though, that wouldn't be too bad. I mean, it would take away a huge part of my stock. But I'm almost positive the Dwight has leader. That is your own goddamn fault. She didn't think I would go for it. But I sure as hell did. This way everybody will have been hooked once. There's still one person I haven't stalked a lot. I want to say it's one of the Claudettes. Oh no, I didn't stalk the Dwight a lot. Once again, did not mean to hit tier 3. Let's not waste any time hooking you. I would break that pallet, but I don't want to waste my tier 3. You should be in struggle. The thanatophobia is not going away. It's because every time they unhook somebody, find another person. Well, guys, I'm terribly sorry. But your friend Dwight has outlived his usefulness. You're completely red. Alright, the guy finally messaged me back. He got my message. It said GG. And he said, you too. Damn, I tried to get to him. You're not dead, Hook. I don't like that. You wiggle fairly fast. I learned my lesson, so you're going on the front, Hook. If I can get to that David, he can give me my tier 3. One of the guys left. He wasn't chancing it. Wow, that's fucked up. Not even gonna lie, that is just straight up fucked up. They left. They said fuck her. It's because I think that guy Wolf King was in struggle. Or he was dead, Hook, actually. Damn. That's just cruel. I mean, they didn't earn it, though. They worked through the thanatophobia. Which is more than I can say for most. Yeah, I hooked the David. Yeah, I hooked them twice. And I killed the other ones. Not bad. Dwight had leader, told you. It's only level 1, but still leader. Green med kit with galls and the surgical suture. He was gonna try and fucking sabotage my hooks. Son of a bitch. Claude, that guy had empathy. Empathy. Leader, self-care, son of a bitch. Sprint burst and hope. I mean, hope is decent if you can make it out the doors. Or if you can get all the generators, I should say, not make it out the doors. So it was adrenaline. It's like one of them things where it's only useful if you can actually survive long enough. You can't really do that though on console because of... You can't do that on console because on console we have campers. I need to get that. As much as I want the Strike Wraith, these need to be gotten. Oh no, it doesn't connect to that. This needs to be gotten. That way I can be sent to Haddonfield. This is the first thing I've ever gotten for Haddonfield and Michael's Blood Web. We got to play with your food up though, so that's definitely a good thing because I will be using that. We haven't got Dying Light yet, which is actually a really useful perk, and while the other ones are more towards saving your obsession for like Last Survivor or later on in the game, Dying Light works the opposite way and it urges you to kill that survivor. But they do everything faster, which is the bad thing. A lock of hair tremendously increases the duration of evil within. Moderately increases the amount of evil required to reach evil within. Yeah, see? Very rare stalker add-on. Wait, so that says very rare stalker add-on. Did he say like hatchet add-on? Yes, hunting hatchet add-on. Let me try something else. Did it say very rare bear trap add-on? Rare bear trap add-on, alright. Let me guess, Wailing Bill add-on. What is this just called? Carter Spark add-on, because I'm curious. Yeah. Alright, so it's just the name of their power, basically. The only difference is, though... The only difference with Michael is, though... His is called Stalker add-ons, but his power is Evil Within. But it's based around stalking, so it makes sense. I have 11 of these. Holy shit. Yeah, I just asked the guy something who replied to me, who said you too. Yeah, I asked him if I scared him at all. Listen to that heavy ass breathing Michael's got. Like, that's how you can detect Michael, based on his location. Or that's how you can detect him, based on his breathing, where he's at. Bloody ace. Dwight, Lori. She's gonna be the obsession. Watch. Lori's the only one I expect to be the obsession for now. Because most people haven't leveled up and got their teachables for Lori yet. Nah, but I'll get Lori's perks once they come out in the shrine. Like, I feel like it's not worth me ranking up and spending valuable blood points, which I could be spending on Myers, or Ace, or Huntress, hell, even David, on my Lori. Like, to be honest, I don't care about Lori's perks that much. Like, most of her perks are based around her being the obsession. Ah, this map sucks, from Michael. Called it. He's probably got decisive. Out of all the places you could have ran, you ran back into me. He turned around and gave up. He's just like, you know what? There's not even a point. Just kill me. Everybody else ran though, and the Dwight heard the jingle. He's like, oh shit. They all spawned together. Nobody even used an offering. Somebody's still around here. I feel it. I need something like that that lets me know if somebody else is around. Like whispers. If I could get whispers, that would be awesome. Somebody's on Mother's Dwelling. Jen Russian. Dwight Scott leader. That's exactly what I wanted him to do. Oh no. They couldn't have been using leader because Dwight, that's right. I thought you got extra points for killing your obsession, but I guess you don't. I guess really the obsession's just there, that way you can get advantages based on your perks. I knew there had to be a hook somewhere around here. Up you go, Prestige Days. Yes, we got her before tier 3 ran out. That's good. It's good that we got her before tier 3 ran out. Although we should have stalked her a bit more before we hooked her. Now all we have left is the David. You have to locate the David. Oh no, it's a lorry. She's looping me around the house. Which annoys me. Alright, use your decisive because I know you have it. She used her decisive. I knew she had decisive. I knew I was bound to get somebody with this sooner or later. Didn't really help her too much though. One of the biggest things you should do after using decisive is hide. And she definitely could have hid. Now it's just a matter of figuring out which way Asa ran. Let's go check on Lori. I knew it. I knew it. Whenever I play games like this, I always expect at least one person to be running borrowed time. It's just a thing that I do. The ace doesn't have self-heal, which is good. So I hope he doesn't find a medkit. That's why I always check on my survivors. Ooh, she didn't struggle. Unless you're in a party, and Ace told her not to struggle because he found the hatch. See, this is where you fucked up. Because once again, with the strategy, if I would have not found you had you not made noise, but you had to have that totem. That totem got you killed, Ace. That totem got you killed. That's too bad. That's too bad. You heard the hatch. It was up here. That just fucking sucks, man. I've had so many games like that where people have actually heard the hatch and they've either ran past it or they tried to get to it and they couldn't. There's another Merciless with Michael. Not bad. Let's look at their perks. Spine Chill, which didn't work at all because people need this. I don't know when people are going to actually start understanding. Spine Chill does not work against Michael when he's in tier 1. What do you want to do if Michael has to scratch the mirror? What do you want to do if Michael just decides to stay in tier 1? Like, you need to stop using Spine Shield, right? Like, Spine Shield, you should, it's a good perk, but just, you should stop using it for right now while Michael is still a big thing, because Michael probably won't die down till the weekend is over. Or some point, Michael will not die down till at least halfway through tomorrow. Leader, people are going to start using leader now, and it's going to tick me off. Borrowed time, yep. Wow, 3 people were running borrowed time, but only 2 got to actually use them. No, but only 1 got to use it. It was this guy right here. Which is a good perk. I mean, I'm not going to lie. Not too useful against Michael unless he's camping. And the reason I happened to activate is because I was in tier 2, I think, and just close enough for a terror radius. Decisive Strike, you can use Decisive Strike if you want, but it's still not the best perk. Like, why? Why even bother using Decisive Strike? Like, it's not that good, I'm sorry. Light isn't Bond. Oh my god, dude. You just run Empathy, don't run Bond. And Light, run Sprint Burst, don't run Life. Because Life, if somebody can just cut you off at the window, well, the Sprint Burst can be used at any point. Now, whether you want to waste your Sprint Burst and run around, that's up to you. Empathy should be seen from unlimited range, and why would you even want to know where your teammates are unless they're injured? See, this guy's got the right idea, except he ran a Spine Shield like an idiot. Self-care, which was a crutch. The fact that I kicked all their asses and all I had was Thanatophobia 1. It's because of Michael. Michael is one of the most annoying people to play against. 0 terror radius plus double damage is so fucking annoying. Especially if another survivor, especially if Michael like finds you last, or he just randomly finds you, and one of the other survivors already charged him up. So all he literally did was stalk him for a second, and he got put in tier 3. And it makes you yell, it makes you want to yell like, oh, come on! Because it's aggravating. Soul Survivor 2. Alright. Alright. I'm gonna get this. But guys, I think that was actually my last game of the stream. Sorry, but like I always say, gotta end it on a high note, right? So I know I didn't play too much of the Huntress, guys, but come on, face it. Did you really expect me to play a lot of the Huntress? Because A, I'm not good at the Huntress, really, and B, Myers, like, just came out. I just bought Myers today. Like, you have to expect me to play as Myers. So, yeah, I played as Myers. We had fun. You know, I killed people. And I was kind of trying, kind of not trying. About half and half. So I hope you guys had fun. You enjoyed the I hope you guys enjoyed the Michael Myers gameplay. If you guys want, you can go buy him. He's only $7.99, $7.19 right now because I guess there's a small discount on him since he just came out today. I don't know how much longer that's going to last for. Not that it really matters, but because it's like a couple of cents. But I'm just saying, it's something. I mean, that's how much he costs. For him, Lori, their Teachables, and Haddonfield. So, you know, you guys want to go pay for that, which actually isn't a bad price. Then go ahead, because it's not a bad price if you guys think about it, because this game almost has the replayability of Call of Duty Black Ops 3 Zombies. Only slightly less annoying. And maps for them, it gave you 4 maps, but that's about it. Like, it didn't give you no new specialists or anything, and that was $15 per thing, unless you bought the season pass, in which case it was $50 for the season pass. So, if you think about it, that's not really a bad price for this. It's not a bad price for Myers at all. So, I recommend you guys go buy him, if you like him. If he matches your playstyle, this guy's yeah. So, but I recommend you buy Michael if he matches your playstyle. Don't buy him if he doesn't match your playstyle, and you're never going to use him. I mean, you can if you want Lori and Haddonfield. I'm not going to tell you how to spend your money. But, yeah, I guess that does it for this stream, guys. If you liked it, hit the like button, subscribe for more daily content. I will see you guys in the next one. Crazy Boy out. Peace.